Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a Facebook and YouTube live weather alert network update from the News Channel 3 digital studio here. Rain's already moving through. Hope you had a great day today. The good news is it's Friday. Well, it's going to be in 3 hours. And so we have made it almost to the end of another week. I guess you could say we made it to the end of the week, right? Hello to you, Chris. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it very much. Sort of hearkening back to the old days there. And for you boomers, you might remember a tune by a country music artist back in the 80s named Eddie Rabbitt. The name of the song was I Love a Rainy Night. Little known weather tidbit here. Back in my college days, I helped pay some bills by being a country music DJ in Arkansas. That was a long time ago. And I do remember Eddie Rabbitt. And I do remember that song. And if you love a rainy night, then you're going to like tonight because showers are moving through. They're going to be here overnight as well. As I'm tracking a soaker, and that's what we're going to do here on Facebook and YouTube Live. Again, thanks everybody for coming into the room here. We're getting close to 100 and love that. Tiffany from Kentwood. Hey, Tiffany, it's always good to see you in here. I appreciate it very much. I recognize Tiffany from Kentwood because, Tiffany, you're in the room here, and you're a Facebook Live regular, and I appreciate that very, very much. Dasa, hello to you. Thanks for being here. We're getting close to that 100 mark, so let's go ahead and get moving here. More cloudy days are coming. In fact, it looks like we're going to be gloomy here for a little while. Mary, just started raining in Burlington Township. Thank you so much for that update. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Shell, hello to you in Vicksburg. Thank you for being here as well. Any sun on the horizon? Boy, I would say a few people are probably wondering about that. And the short answer, which I'll get to the longer answer in the 7th day coming up, is not soon. Not soon enough, that's for sure. Pam, I hope you have a great night as well. Let's get right to it. We're almost 3 minutes in. I'll wait till we get 3 minutes in. We've topped 100 in the room, and I appreciate every one of you for being here very much. Feel free to chime in and say hello. I'll try to catch your name if I can. We're about 2.5 minutes in, so we'll just go ahead and move on to our bus stop forecast for Friday. I'm going to back myself up just a little bit here so that we can make that graphic a little more visual and a little more visible, I should say. Kelsey, I hear you. I miss the sun too. And it's going to be a little while before we have any more, certainly much more. Early morning showers and cloudy in the afternoon, but our temperatures will stay above freezing. So that's a good point to note there. We're going to be at about 34 degrees or so, give or take 1 or 2 there in the morning, but I don't think that we'll have any problems with any icing. And the bulk of the rain that's going to be coming down here over the next 12 hours will be done by that. That makes sense, right? The bulk of the rain that we're expecting from this system coming through will be done by daybreak or shortly thereafter. I do think we'll still have some off and on sprinkles, some light rain, but in the morning. In the afternoon, again, I think they'll be a little more scattered about, heading home with a few sprinkles. Cloudy skies. We will dry out a little bit, I think, in the afternoon tomorrow, and we're looking for a temperature at about 38 degrees. Berrien County, Nick, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it very much. Jessica, hello to you. Todd, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Marty, thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. In Coldwater, Chris, in a rainy Chicago, you're getting what we're going to be continuing to get overnight. Hope all is well for you there in the Windy City. And a rainy West Portage as well. Carla, thanks for checking in. Well, there's the bus stop forecast. Let's move on here to your driving forecast. Tomorrow morning, overnight through the morning commute tomorrow, I've got the yellow lights on. Overnight, I think you're going to be dealing more with rain. I think for the morning commute, if you're an early commuter, which I define as being 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, you're leaving in that ballpark, maybe as early as 7:30, then I think you're going to be dealing with some showers still. If you're a later commuter, which to me means more like 8 or 8:30 or even 9 o'clock, then I don't think you're going to be dealing as much of that. The roads will be wet, but I don't think you'll be dealing with the rain coming down like you will be if you're doing any driving overnight. Now, by afternoon and evening, I think we start to dry out just a little bit, still cloudy skies, still a little bit damp. I don't think the fog is going to be much of an issue tomorrow morning. I'll get to the fog coming up in just a bit, but that's why I have those green lights on for the afternoon and also for the evening as well. Brad, you got a road trip planned for Saturday. I think you're going to be all right. I think you'll be good to go. You know, you should be all right. Saturday looks pretty calm, pretty quiet, just cloudy. Unfortunately, still cloudy. What do we got here? Madawan's in the house. Robin would rather have rain than snow. Okay. I think there are some folks out there that would rather have snow than rain. Jeff seems a small patch of grass to Battle Creek cold drizzle right now in Ceresco. We're going to start seeing more and more of the grass out there because of this. Rain is going to be melting more of that snow and also ice. Shan, a little foggy earlier, but not too bad now. Kenny, hello to you. Wilson, oh, I'm glad to hear that you had a great day. I'm getting nervous for the Lions, Monica. It's going to be a game, that's for sure. Hopefully the Packers' success that they had with the Niners, they could have beat them. And hopefully that's a sign that there's a chink in that armor there, and all those folks who have already penciled San Francisco into the Super Bowl might be wrong. Kathy, hello to you. Thank you so much. Bring on the warmer weather. Well, it's going to be a little bit warmer, but probably not the warmer that you're talking about. Hello to you, Michelle and Molly. We'll get to that Tuesday morning. You mean next Tuesday morning? We could see a little rain snow mix, but I don't think anything's going to be problematic. Let me say this. I don't think over the next week that we're really going to have any weather that's going to be like drama, like what we've had over the last week and a half or 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks ago today that we were preparing for that huge winter storm that not only dumped some snow and brought a lot of wind for that weekend, but then really unlocked the door to the Arctic breeze that we had then for much of last week. Julia, I think that means congratulations are in order for you there. I think that's what it means. And if it is, then congrats. William, no snow for Kalamazoo for the next several days. As I said yesterday, for those snowplow drivers, you can do a little work on your truck there and maybe on that plow too. Jessica, hello to you. Janet, glad for the rain melting the snow. Russell, hello to you. And Anne, this is hilarious. Okay. I'm glad that you find it entertaining. Here's our visibility right now. We're still dealing with fog. Don't forget, we've got a dense fog advisory that goes until 10 o'clock tonight. It's not as thick as it was last night, which really wasn't as thick as it was the night before. However, don't have your guard down if you are out and about tonight, overnight, that there'll likely be some spots where the fog is pretty thick and pretty serious. Hello to you, Nikki. Thanks for checking in. Let's see. Greg, hello to you. And Carol, what's February weather look like? Well, we're going to start off warmer. I can tell you that. First week looks like we're going to be warmer. Okay. I got it. Okay. I was thinking like, whoa, that's a nice way to announce something else. Okay, Julie, I got it. Hello to you, Paul in Battle Creek. Thank you for checking in. All right, let's move on past our dense fog advisory. Let's get to those temperatures. Right now, we're well above freezing, or we're above freezing, I'll say. Notice not as much in Ionia and Big Rapids as in Kalamazoo, where it's almost 40 degrees after a high today that was in the lower 40s. All right, this is radar. This is what we're really looking at here. Let's see, Craig, when will it be near 50? That might take a little while to get here. Let me take a look at some of the model data here while you check out the rain that's going on. You can see there's a little bit of a mix close to 127, and we're talking about northern Montcalm County, eastern Mecosta County, over to Isabella County. So a little bit of a mix there, but still nothing too significant. Nothing too significant. Oh, GR Rise just won game one in the women's volleyball. Okay, congrats to them. Hold on just a moment. Hold on. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. I'm about to get aggravated with this paper. All right, here we go. Yeah, you know what? I do. I could see, and there are indications here on the middle range model stuff that I'm looking at here going into early next week. I'm sorry, not early next week, but toward the end of next week. Like, so say 7, 8, 9 days out where we might make a run at 50. So, yeah, we're going to be warming up quite a bit. You know, the Climate Prediction Center, their longer range forecast is calling for a warm up as well in the 8 to 14 day. Ed, hello to you. Hello, Elise. Yeah, so I think that we can see some 50-degree weather coming. I don't think that's in the next 5 or 6 days, but 7, 8, 9 days out, we might be making a run up at 50 degrees. I'll show you that 7 day coming up in just a little bit. Dayton, Tennessee, in the house. Ed, been raining there for most of the day. You're getting the similar system that we're getting. Same system, really. And that's why you're seeing the rain there as well. Good evening, Corrine and Marshall. I hope the Lions go to the Super Bowl. That's for sure. Wouldn't that be something? one game away, and I think they certainly have a chance. A live Doppler radar here on the wider view. There you can sort of see the heart of that system. Can you see that counterclockwise spin that's going on? It looks like it's sort of headquartered there in western Illinois. That's what's going to be moving over us, or moving over our vicinity here, and that all of that rain that you see from Champaign to Chicago, over to Fort Wayne, even down to Cincinnati. That Cincinnati rain is not going to make it here, but all that other rain that you see that is south and west of us, that's all coming in, and that's what we're going to be dealing with overnight. Anita, hello to you. Craig, Kristen, she decided to leave. I forgot. I think that she works. I'll have to check on that and see where she went. I think that she put that. She's still on Facebook, so you can check her out there. So that's what happened there. She's still in town. Charles, good evening to you. And Albion, hello. Ken and Comstock, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate that very much. What did I miss here? Autumn. Hey, it's your dad's birthday. I missed Autumn's comment there, and I didn't even know Autumn was in the room. Hello to you, Autumn. Thanks for being here, and happy 63rd birthday to Autumn's dad. That's awesome. Very awesome. We see the rain that's moving through here right now. Let's move on to our forecast model and show you hour by hour. It's modeled pretty well, right? Remember, the yellows and oranges is where we're going to have some pockets of some heavier rain there coming down. And it looks like we're going to get some, it's going to be widespread soaker, I guess, is two words to sort of sum it up. So by midnight tonight, it's going to be raining all over with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. I mean, this weather to me is just plain yuck. Now, between midnight and 7 a.m., that rain that's all around will be making its way out. So by 7 a.m., our model here has it north of I-96. And it's going to continue to move away. We could see, our model has been suggesting, especially along I-96 in the evening hours, that there still could be a couple of showers, and then even tomorrow night that there could be a few rain showers. But again, the bulk of the rain that we're looking at out of the system is going to be falling during the day tomorrow. During the morning tomorrow, and we'll start to wind down in the afternoon. Kathy in Bronson, hello to you. Kit lived in Kalamazoo, now in Franklin, Tennessee. Got rain there too. And hello to the Volunteer State. You can join Ed down there in Dayton. Charles in Albion, thank you so much. And Julia, is the rain going to melt all the snow? A lot of it, because we're talking about, I think that we could see an inch along I-94 and maybe 3/4 of an inch, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch closer to I-96. So overall, a half an inch, maybe to an inch of rain, that with temperatures in the upper 30s, mid to upper 30s, I think it's going to melt a lot of that snow. Bronson in the house. Kathy, thank you very much for being here. Mandy, I'll take the rain over the snow. I hear that. Wilson, thanks for the updates. You're very welcome. And I hope you have a good evening as well. Cooper in the house. Cheryl, thank you for checking in. Let's get on to the 7-day forecast. There you see what's going on. We got that rain tomorrow. That's mainly in the morning. And then tomorrow night, we could see a few sprinkles, but for the most part, Saturday, Sunday, I think we're going to be relatively quiet, but just cloudy. With high temperatures both days in the upper 30s. You see how that compares to our typical high, which is in the low 30s. Good night to you, Carol. I hope that rain will help you sleep tonight there in Sturgis. You want to go to bingo Sunday if it doesn't snow. It won't snow. You're going to be good. Bingo is going to be good. Now, I don't know about the numbers that you get. They might not be that good. But you should be good to go on Sunday there. Elise, thanks for checking in. Galesburg's in the house. Thanks to Jennifer. Thank you so much. Mike in Jackson, thank you for being here. Dennis, hello to you. Jerry in Sarasota, where it's a nice 74 degrees. I don't even have it at 74 degrees in my house. It would be too expensive. So enjoy, Jerry. And thanks for dropping in from the Sunshine State, the West Coast over there, the Gulf Coast, and letting us know what's going on. You just got a 2-track in your driveway. Julie, well, hopefully a lot of that will start to melt. You're very welcome, Elise. Thanks for the thanks. Mike, you could get your motorcycle out this weekend. You might have to wear a few layers. All right, here's that 7-day outlook. Again, fairly quiet. Temperatures running several degrees warmer than average. Could see a little light rain snow mix on Tuesday, but again, right now, nothing that looks impactful. Gail, hello to you in Portage. So our weather really is sort of blah over the next few days. It's not really very interesting, and it would be nice if we could get some sunshine, but we're just not going to get much, I don't think, until maybe next Wednesday or Thursday. So we have a lot more of these overcast days to come. That is the permacloud that we talk about, right? Janet, your house is 65 during the day and 62 at night. I hope you have 2 or 3 blankets because that is awfully chilly. Wilson, your birthday. You'll have to remind us when your birthday is so we can all say happy birthday to you. I'm not singing. Sharon, mosquitoes laying eggs yet? Probably not. I don't think so, not in this stuff, but I don't know. They have to be pretty hardy ones. And believe me, we're not done with sub-freezing air just yet. And remember, this is still January after all, even though we only have about a week left of it, right? A week from tomorrow, right, is February. A week from today, I'm sorry, is February the 1st. And as I'm looking ahead here, what I see for the first week of February, warmer than average temperatures, and by quite a bit. I think we're at least going to be in the 40s for the first week in February, and the first couple of days in February, maybe even making a run at 50 degrees. That's a good idea. Take that vitamin D because we're not getting it from the sun, at least. That's for doggone sure. And it's going to get the rain off the roads. That's true, Mike. Jen, hello to you. I'm going to send you a note back. I did see your note. I'll send that back. Thanks for that. Greg, Harper Creek in the house. Thanks. Wilson, don't like it too hotter than that. Hair on point today. Oh, thank you. I actually have to get a cut, but I appreciate that very much. John in Manistee, you saw some sun today. Then you were lucky there in Manistee. You were lucky. Having an estate sale on Saturday and Sunday. Should be all right. I don't think you'll have any problems there, Monica. All right, I'm going to skate on out of here. Because, we sort of covered it all. Just remember that you're going to be hearing the rain pitter-patter overnight. The roads will probably be wet in the morning. Remember, if you're driving on some of those side roads where it's still sort of icy and packed down, there's still going to be some slick spots. Not because we're at freezing, but just because some of that stuff is so thick and so compacted, even a few days above freezing, even some rain, it's going to take a way to erode it. But obviously, any of the roads that are more traveled, and certainly our main highways and thoroughfares, are good to go. And that will be the case. It's going to be wet, but I think we'll be good to go. I just wish we could get some sun, but right now it looks like we're still several days away from that. Judy, still have a foot of snow on your back deck. Well, a lot of it's going to melt soon. That's for sure. Sally, finally got that driveway plowed. Okay, good for you. Michelle, you're very welcome. Thanks very much. And thanks, Janet. I appreciate that very much as well. All right, everybody, have a good night tonight. I don't know who keeps hitting my phone here. So I hope you have a good night tonight. Get some rest. Let's hit it hard. Tomorrow's Friday. I happen to be off tomorrow. Now, remember, I'm on at 10 on ARC West Michigan. I'm on at 11 on News Channel 3. Don't forget, you can also hit me up on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Threads at Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. And you can also check out my Facebook page, WWMT's Keith Thompson. Some of you may be on there now because I'm streaming on the News Channel 3 Facebook page, on the News Channel YouTube page, and on my Facebook page as well. Jeff Porter's here bright and early in the morning. It's very dark when he gets in here, but he'll be here with live rainy updates from 4:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning. That'll be must-see TV. And then also he's got you at noon. Will Haney is going to be in for me tomorrow for Friday. So if I don't see you tonight on the tube, I'll try to catch up sometime over the weekend. But if I don't do that, we'll meet again on Monday. If not on News Channel 3 right here for YouTube and Facebook live update. Thank you so much. Julia, thank you. Monica, good night to you. Wilson, sound and rain is pretty nice when you're sleeping in warm, right? Elise, thank you very much. And I will. And I appreciate that. I will have a good day off. Thanks. Oh, Candy, yeah. Enjoy restaurant week. I don't know if you saw Andy Domeniani out there at 6 tonight, 5:30 and 6. He was at different restaurants, and he did manage to send back some food, and it was awesome. I love restaurant week. As you can tell, you don't have to ask me twice to eat, right? Cal, hello to you. Thanks for the thanks. I appreciate that very, very much. I appreciate it. All right, everybody, have a good night tonight. Please be safe out there on the roads tomorrow, and also have a very nice, safe, and happy weekend. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks again for being here.